Looking for premium sound, epic battery life, and top-tier noise cancellation, all in a great value? Well, I think I found the headphones for you. These are the 1MORE SonoFlow SE HQ31 headphones. These are really some awesome headphones. I'm looking forward to telling you all about them here in this video. These headphones can get really compact when folded, so portability is not a concern at all. They feel super high quality. Every material on these headphones seriously feels premium, that's for sure. And the headphones are also very light. So you're gonna have no issue putting these headphones on and then having them on your ears for long periods of time, multiple hours for that matter, without your ears feeling sore or anything like that, since these are actually high quality headphones. 1MORE definitely went all in on giving us the hardware features we need for the best audio listening experience. We're getting a built-in 40mm dynamic driver with a titanium coated composite diaphragm for enhanced clarity, extended treble, and controlled bass response. 1MORE also brought on the experts when it comes to tuning these headphones, with them being tuned by a Grammy-winning sound engineer, and because of that, we're getting a very warm, well-balanced sound. We're also getting all the various features you'd expect to get with premium headphones and more. So not only are we getting high-res audio here, in addition to wireless high-res audio, but we're also getting support for the LDAC high-resolution codec, and that gives us extended bandwidth up to 40 kilohertz, which means we're going to be getting immersive, high-resolution sound even wearing wireless headphones like these. We're also getting Quiet Max hybrid noise cancellation and dual mic AI noise cancellation for crystal clear calls. So I actually have the noise cancellation on right now, so if it seems like I'm yelling a little bit, it's because I can barely hear myself talking. Now the active noise cancellation is excellent. I definitely like having that feature when I'm using headphones, but they also have another cool feature, and that's called transparency mode. So you can just go quickly switch to that mode, and then with transparency mode, you kind of get the best of both worlds because you can still hear what's going on in your surroundings, but at the same time, you can still hear your audio very clearly. Now, a pair of wireless headphones is pretty useless if the battery runs out. Now, thankfully with these, that's not a problem. First thing is, we're actually getting a pretty big battery at 600 milliamp hours, but it only takes 120 minutes to fully recharge from zero. So that's not bad at all if you do happen to find yourself in a situation where these are completely out of battery. Now, for many other headphones out there, the adaptive noise cancellation is really bad for the battery life. But for these, we're still getting 60 hours of playback with noise cancellation enabled. And if you do decide to not use noise cancellation, you are getting more battery life at 90 hours, but still, 60 hours with noise cancellation is really good. We're also getting very modern Bluetooth technology here, which I'll be getting into a little bit later in the video, but it is Bluetooth 5.4. We're also getting some pretty incredible range with the Bluetooth here with these headphones with 10 meters of range. And really think about that. That's a long distance, 10 meters. Now, obviously this initial segment of the video was created way after I did the initial unboxing of the headphones, but I did record the unboxing, so let's check that out. But let's now unbox the headphones and see what comes included. They do mention some highlights here, such as that 90-hour battery life, so that's super impressive. And now we'll take the headphones out of the box. So we've got a user guide. Obviously we've got the headphones right there, but we also have a USB-C cable for charging. And then finally, the actual headphones themselves. So these look really nice, that's for sure. The material here in these ear cups feels really nice and soft. We're also getting more padding up top here as well. We've got some branding right here, and then the headphones can be extended, so that's certainly really nice. You can get that perfect fit. So without a doubt, these headphones are gonna be really comfortable when you do wear them. But seriously, I really like the design of these headphones. I think they look really nice, and they certainly look really premium. Now, as far as the various buttons and ports go, we do have USB-C, and I do like that red accent on the inside of the port. We also have the power button right there, and the power button doubles as the Bluetooth pairing button, which I'll show you that in a second. We've got volume down, volume up, and then finally we do have an ANC button, which stands for adaptive noise cancellation. So these are noise canceling headphones, and honestly in 2025, I wouldn't buy anything that doesn't have that feature. So let's turn on the headphones and I'll show you how to pair them. So we'll hold down the power button for 5 seconds here. It turns on the headphones, so you can see the light was on there and it's now blinking. Now, we're gonna go over to our settings. We'll now pair the device. And just like that, the headphones are connected. So that was very fast Bluetooth pairing. I really appreciate that. Now that everything's paired up, I do wanna show you the 1MORE app. So we'll go to the app right now, and you can see that immediately after going into the app, since the headphones are connected via Bluetooth, the headphones did show up here in the app. So I appreciate how seamless of an experience this is. We'll go to connect, and then now they're fully connected. We do get a little tutorial here as well, showing us how to use the volume controls. So that's nice. So these are definitely really important toggles and certainly functionalities that I'll be using quite a bit. We've got voice control. We've also got the ability to pause songs. You can play songs as well. You can hang up calls too. And you can toggle the ANC. So we'll go to completed, okay. But let's explore this app for a second. So we've got listening modes, ANC or transparent or off. We also have sound options. So there's a preset for the EQs, but also custom EQs. So you can really modify things. So I'm listening to a song right now, so let's try this out with the different EQs. So the song I'm listening to is actually a hip hop song, so I'm gonna switch to hip hop, and I can already instantly tell a difference in the sound. Let's see, maybe I want a little bit more bass, so I'll go to bass booster instead. And yeah, the bass is higher. And I'm not much of an expert when it comes to custom EQs, but definitely moving these around, I can tell a difference. And then if you really find a custom EQ you like, you can always save it for later. I've also really liked the podcast EQ. That's certainly made a difference when listening to podcasts. But let's now check out some other features here in the app. There's also device settings. So over here you can apply an over-the-air firmware upgrade. So we'll see if anything is available right now, but it looks like we are on the current version. Then we have shortcuts, and in this section we have spatial sound and then also low latency. Now I personally don't listen to any spatial audio. I know that has been something that has been hyped up in the headphone industry, so that is there for you if you want. And then low latency, that's especially helpful if you're doing things like maybe video editing on your computer or even gaming as well. Low latency mode is best for that situation. Now, as I mentioned earlier in the video, these headphones do support dual device connection, so that's really cool, and that feature actually is hidden here in the app. So you cannot use that feature without downloading the app, so keep that in mind. It's not a problem or anything, I'm just saying it is kind of hidden here. So go to the settings, then from there you'll see experimental features, and then you'll see right here dual device connection. And then once here, enable it. So after enabling that, it kind of restarted the headphones, but now the headphones are connected to this device just like it was before. And then now I do have another smartphone right here, and then we'll pair it up to this phone as well to test out the feature. And that's really funny, it actually automatically paired. So I did previously pair up the headphones with this smartphone right here prior to actually initiating the dual device mode. But if you hadn't already paired up the headphones with your other device, then you can go in here and set it up through Bluetooth just like you normally would. But that is really impressive though, how fast the Bluetooth does connect. There's really no hesitation at all. If anything, it's connecting faster than I'd even expect it to connect. So this dual device connection is no joke. So I've got YouTube on this phone and then Spotify in this one. So right now I'm listening to music on this phone, and then I'm gonna pause that. And then on the other phone, I'm gonna tap on play. And then immediately it switches over to this phone. So it is certainly dual device connection, and if you have any concerns about any sort of delay, then there's certainly nothing to worry about. It works super seamlessly and pretty much instantly. Now, in addition to the great noise cancellation, the actual audio quality from these headphones is very good as well. Since you can modify the EQs, you can really customize the exact type of sound that you want. But I know that for me, I listen to a mix of music. Some days I'll be listening to hip hop, other days I'll be listening to country, sometimes pop as well. So these headphones are very versatile when it comes to that. If I want a lot of bass, I can get that. If I don't want that, I don't have to have that. So we really are getting a lot of versatility, yet high quality sound with these headphones. So in conclusion, 1MORE did an excellent job designing these headphones. What I really like about them is that there's no gimmicks here. Everything works as advertised, and everything works really well. On the other hand, these headphones still focus on giving you the maximum level of value, which is something that 1MORE has especially prioritized since their founding. Now, I personally have covered quite a few 1MORE products over the years, and this is certainly a brand that's not going anywhere. They've brought a lot of experience to the table, and especially when designing these. And again, I'm just very impressed. So again, if you're looking for a great pair of wireless headphones with excellent noise cancellation from a trusted brand, I definitely think you should consider getting these from 1MORE, and I will be leaving a link in the video description, so definitely take a look. But this is Kevin here, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.